Uh, Whew. Last coding with Sam really kicked it out of me. I came back for a game, Binding of Isaac, but since then I really gave myself some time off to let my subconscious think and get my conscious relaxed, zen, hopefully. Um, and I think I'm at least gonna start off today with not that. Like I can't tell if I gave myself burnout or maybe I'm getting sick. My nose felt itchy yesterday. Like the air around my nose felt itchy, and usually that doesn't make sense. That usually sounds like I'm getting sick, but I feel fine today so far. Maybe it's delayed seasonal depression. I haven't really been feeling that. Um, but I also have clinical depression, so they kind of dance. Maybe, but like I've been fine so far. But it also did just get really cold, so maybe that's something. I don't know. I do not know. I'm gonna start off with content editing today because that is very easy and almost boring, but I call this coding with Sam specifically because it's not always going to be programming. Sometimes I'm going to be writing JSON, sometimes I'm going to be writing HTML or SCSS. Um, Although the Sass, they're interchangeable. Sass is SCSS, SCSS is just Sass with curly braces, which I much prefer. Feels more like you're writing CSS. I don't want to, like, I'm not going to use Pug. Pug is a HTML preprocessor. Pug. Pug preset processor. Pug.js, yeah. Yeah, so it's basically like a templating engine for, oh wait, is it? Yeah, yeah, but like it's got its own syntax where instead of wrapping things in tags, you put the tag first and then give it a space and then you put what's in the tag and it compiles that down to this when you feed it the variable. So it's basically just like a templating engine and preprocessor. Find some examples. Yeah, like this. This is pretty fun. Li space item, regular for loop, and so you get three of them. Very basic. But I don't use it, is what I was saying. So, um, yeah, I think I'm gonna stay away from these guys for a minute. Uh, what was I doing? Oh, logging in. and setting it to use my production branch. And I'll come over here for now. I'm gonna get some background music for this setup at some point. Um, I don't think I've streamed me doing music yet, but it's coming. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily good at any instrument, but pretty above average at anything I decide I want to put my mind to. I have a friend who's a producer, and I feel like generally when I show him things that I've made, he's like, "Holy shit!" Like, I don't know, like I didn't expect that, and I'm like, "Yeah, well, honestly, I didn't put much work into it, but like generally, I can make things sound okay without really actually having an understanding of what I'm doing or what I should be doing. I don't know. I don't know. The only example I have is something I don't think I can play for copyright reasons because I made a version of I made a version of Kendrick Lamar's King Kunta, uh kind of like the Eminem Mom Spaghetti remix. Just replaced a bunch of parts with Kunta, and literally it was just like some quick cut paste, copy paste, I guess. And what do you call it? Crossfade. I know I did some other shit, but I always put in like such minimal effort, and then but I can still end up getting it to sound pretty all right. I should do some music. Okay, what am I doing here? I do believe I'm serving this. I'm gonna come back to this. That's giving me anxiety. Come back here, check out this. Am I still linked? I am still linked. So hopefully this works out. It's gonna take forever to serve, isn't it? I don't know. I feel like it takes longer when I'm streaming, and that shouldn't be the case. 600 kilobytes isn't bad. I've got a bunch of it lazy loaded, like the admin editor pages, those aren't loaded unless you log in as an admin. And a guard checks those routes so that you can't do that unless you're logged in as an admin. Along with all the normal backend also checking to make sure that you're an admin stuff. Let's see. I am I'm just gonna add Gonna add all the content. Sign in, password captcha. I have a special account. Edit, pages, new page. Nope. The home page gets a slug of home, but I have it set up in the code to make it happen when you don't go to slash home. But also, if you go to slash home, it's gonna work. Um, let's call it home. I will use what I have in here. Oh, look at me, not given meta yet. Default meta. And there's no fave icon either. Okay, so I'm gonna come to death comes lifting. That's gonna be a good template. Oh no. No, that's not what I want. I will already have had all of that on the live site, which is old. My body already feels better about not doing uh, workload identity federation. I don't use mint root anymore. I'm literally just gonna copy the head. So this goes in there. Control, no, Alt Shift F. Formats it. I like that it doesn't indent the HTML tag, but honestly, we can lose that. It gave me space up here. Yeah, that's what I want. Hey, this is because I insert telephone tags, but so do certain browsers. So I put this in to block theirs, so I can add mine so that it's on all browsers. Generally, though, I don't recommend overriding overriding, well, any defaults ever, really. If you find yourself overriding default behavior, always ask yourself whether or not you're making a mistake many times. Okay, I feel good about what we have here. Right? Actually, what did I just change? Nothing. Right? No, I changed something. The index file, that's what it was. Good. Now I have assets. In my old setup, this was before I started using Amplify Gen 2. I gave up on using Amplify Gen 1 and was just like, all right, I'm just going to save all the page data in JSON files. which honestly isn't a bad idea. I might end up going back to that anyway because I'm going to be saving backups as JSON files in the private storage. So why not just load from there? Probably not as fast, maybe? I don't know. I'll do some tests. Okay, so home.json will have all of my items. Hey, I'm gonna have to upload the logos. Here, add an item. Don't need the comma. Minifies it for me. Ooh, beautiful. And it's just a collection of other pages on the home page, which is, I feel like, generally what I do. Come on, gimme. Ooh. That's just gonna be a bunch of not founds. So I come back. Gotta create, probably should have created not found first. Come back to not found. Okay, no description. I want to center. Get the icons, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. Ooh. Yeah. The new guest page has been removed. Sounds about right. Have I not found? And home. Start with about. And again, it's a collection of other pages. Classic Sam. Services, reviews, team. Oh, and then it also includes the entire info page on the about page, which makes sense. You're going to about, you're gonna have still looking for information. Oh, I guess I'm doing this. I shouldn't be collecting those. Save that jazz. Okay, so about slash services, reviews team. I'm gonna forget that, but we'll start. Start with about slash services. At a time with these. Mm, gonna have to add more content here for SEO. God, that feels awful coming out of my mouth. Okay, well, something looks wrong there. We'll come back. So this, I can just click up here to see. No, I can't. Great. Okay, well, I will come back to that. No, these are going to be together. Lovely. Our team. name of the... Oof. There we go. Yep. Gotta get like a group photo of them in here. Okay. So I'm gonna have to undo this. And like last time, I'm gonna want to combine these. Make an item of type grid. Leave the num alone, and that'll be size 1. Classes. If it's mint max, go LT again. And items is an array of items, the ones I copy pasted. Save it. Hmm. Nope, smaller is better. Save that one. Go back to pages. Already got that. Info, hours, and directions. Um, well, this is just gonna get the hours. Hmm. It's odd that there's no space in between these, but I'm just gonna save it and come back. Add info slash directions. And it's just gonna be a Google Map embed. I guess probably a title as well with the address. Love it. And then the embed code, save it. Something's wrong with that. The board is too big. And again, there's no spacing in there. Oh yeah, and these aren't working. Man, how did I mess this up that bad? What did I do? Can I reload it? Now it works. Shit. Need to find a way to recreate that bug, and there's no margins between anything. Okay, I can figure this out. It's gonna be easy. I'm gonna go to admin, clear cache, back home. The second one on the home page is not right. Contact, yes, yes. Contact. I still have not made the contact page. Oh, geez. Well, when a page is smaller than the window, it's supposed to flex grow, so that's not happening. Why are there so many bugs? It worked fine yesterday. Not gonna be happy until I've recreated that header bug. Maybe it just didn't finish building and it was missing something. Okay, so contact is just it slash contact. And I have to make sure to remember to replace any images like this. Need to place this in a grid. Beautiful. No, it's supposed to be. Oh, the email and phone uh, are added whenever it loads the page, and the page had already loaded there. Still don't like, there's no. Hmm. Is this my fault? What's up with this large ass border? Oh, it's two of them. That one's getting both, so I do need to go to edit, pages, directions. Let's see. It already gets these classes. Lovely. But anyways, these two should be in a grid. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut that, make a type grid. I put both of them in there. Why is it invalid JSON? Hmm. So that's fine. No, still says invalid JSON. Why is this invalid JSON? Something wrong with the page? Okay, well, whatever I didn't do that time. Maybe I did do it that time, because now it says invalid JSON. What if I add item? It says this is invalid JSON. So make that valid. Oh, make that valid and then delete it. Oh, okay. So I have a bug to fix. If the JSON is invalid, but I delete it, it's still trying to parse that shit. So I need to fix that. That's annoying, but now I have this. It's too big. I need to give my grid classes. Int max MD is the medical doctor size. Now we have the space because it's in the grid. Didn't I get rid of this? Yes, but I reset the page. Boop. more class. I want my full page. Not really needed. That's not, I don't think it's doing anything. Yeah, so I think they all have to have some kind of max, and I'm going to put the margin V6. That's the largest margin you can have, and that's going to give these nice big spaces in between sections, such as on the home page. These guys are all like right here and right here. This guy's already in there, but on pages, about slash reviews. Got to give that a title. If this meant fit mid-center, it doesn't have to be in it. Oh, but I do want it. I really didn't learn my lesson. It's okay because this is valid JSON, but items, paste that in, put a comma in there. Give it vertical 6 margin. It's beautiful. Back to pages. Not found. Guess I should wrap this in a grid. Give it classes. Give it mint full page. Give it items, the only item, click on save. Lovely. Actually, yeah, I actually want to come back, get rid of this for a moment, because this happened and I wanted to check it out. This page does have flex grow. Going on footer. Oh. Huh. I see. Legacy code. Legacy code always coming back to bite me in the butt. Let's go back here. Source, SAS, imports, global. Um, None of these are necessary. Not sure about that one. I'll come back to that. Okay, much better. So I don't want it to have the full page class because I just want the footer to, there we go. Slide up. Lovely. Everything comes together no matter the size of the page. Looking lovely. Count, edit, pages. Go to hours I saw was not great. And those are both mint fit. Make sure that's valid JSON before I delete it. Definitely want to fix that so I don't have to do that. So now we got the margins from the grid. Got to give it some classes. Love it. Look at all of the about pages. I think I already did, yeah, I already did reviews. About slash services. Okay. Whoop. Trying to write HTML. Make it a grid. Give it the items. Lovely. Okay, and then this guy, does this one have a max? It does not. So we add classes to the grid, make it max large, and give it the max margin for vertical. Lovely. Save it. Pages. About slash team. Did I do that one? No. And fit and center style Arsalan family. Okay, so I'm gonna do it from the beginning this time. Make it tight. Grid. Whoop. Classes. Mint X. MD. Oh. Oh. Get rid of that. Paste this down here. I add mint margin v6 to this guy. Make that accurate. Delete it. Save it. Fun. I think I should do some cropping on those. What I need is zoomed out photos that I can recrop. Okay. Contact. Ugh. Okay, so we got some margins in there. Come back home. Edit pages, home. Yeah, that's what I thought. So these guys can stay on the top level. This guy goes in the grid. Oh, that's all that needs, because the only child here is going to be mint fit. This means it just goes centered, basically. Or it's as wide as it needs to be. I mess something up in here? Hmm. Hmm. It's not what I want. For the home page, this doesn't have to be V6. Ugh. I gotta make Control S a shortcut on here. Okay, less space at the top is good. Less space below, but it's fine. Hours and directions might want to be side by side. Okay, so everything. Oh, okay, so we have contact, info, reviews. Contact, hours, directions. Wait. Ooh, I got it to happen again. I do believe the info page I never make an info page? Oh, why is it happening? Why is there still logs? It's running twice, which means it got initialized twice without destroying. I definitely messed something up. I think, let's see, JS destructor. No garbage collection semantics at all. Okay, well, this is exactly what I did. There's a stage 3 ECMAScript proposal. Add a user-defined finalizer function after an object is garbage collected. Okay. You have to manually destruct. I swear I did that. So I'll have to come back to the logic of how I initialize and deinitialize. But what was I doing before? Info/hours. Yeah, let me come back to edit pages. Yeah, okay. So new page, info, title, info, information. So I have a type page, we'll just print out the page as it is. I keep those high levels so that I don't edit anything on them. You add a router link, which is just like an href, but an array, and info hours. Copy that, add item, change hours to directions, save it. Come back to the test, come back to info. Oh, I'm on info. Reload it. Hey, hours, directions. On info, now I can go to hours. I can go to direction. I can go to about. Which has services, reviews, 404 not found, hours, info. Okay, so what's before info on the about page? About slash team, no. Our team? Yes, yes. Our team. Save that jazz, come back to about services, reviews, our team, hours, directions. Love it. Home, contact, out, info, hours, directions, directions, info, hours, directions, direction. So that's not right. Info slash hours, info slash directions. Do that. Okay, back to normal. Hours, directions. Oh, I need to do some stretching and feed my cat. But I do believe I have all of the pages on here that I need to update. Hours is eventually going to update from Google Business whenever I can find out workspace, identity, federation. Takes me a while to even get that out. Oh, you know what? I might shower too. Because I feel cold, and that's the best way to get my circulation flowing. Let me see, where am I at? I did a little bit of code. Well, I deleted some code. This is all good. I might even be able to launch this. I need to put the hours back in here. If I go to edit, pages, hours, this is my hours string. And I should be able to go to the app component, HTML, and let's see. I want to say my homie Jackpot suggested that I auto close the ones that can be. AI wants me to do it to the rest of them, but I actually do want the footer. There we go. This one needs to remain open. I can just paste that in there. Give it a Control Alt F. Nope, that made it worse. Just gonna save that. Interesting. Not coming out. Pretty sure I updated. Updated footer. Where's my NG content? Where'd I put it? Yeah. So, leaking with these libraries is so annoying. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is um so I need to update the footer stuff. The Google stuff. I guess I'll go into Amplify, Mint, Functions, Google, Business Sync Hours, Resource. Can I do that? Just don't run it. Okay, so good there. We're gonna patch it. NG content in footer plus. Starting sync Google Business. Go. While that's running, let's split it. See what's going on in npm mint. Nope, not you, babe. Okay, let's do git diff on my library. Got a caret diff to skip the docs, which I know I shouldn't be committing, but the repo's public, so if I do, I can just access that real easily, and that's how I'm gonna feed docs onto my website. What file is this? The header, menu button, color, hover, menu button, okay. So header fixes, added the background color to the texture. Fix break max is the big one. Log main element, just out main. Okay, so close mobile menu and fix break max. I'm gonna git restore the package.json. Wait, first I'm gonna get diff package.json just to make sure only the version number is different. It is, so now I git restore the package.json so that I can do npm version to bump that and follow off my automations to publish it. Before that, I saw a log. Definitely get rid of that. Get rid of that. This feels good. This feels good. So, do get status on this guy. Fixed break max plus other destroy function. Go. And that will publish both my public and private libraries. Oh, yeah, definitely feeling cold in my fingers. Maybe I'll take a break, come back, and start working on Death Comes Lifting. Maybe I'll publish Salon M. So I don't need to have it to automatically update the hours to publish it. I just need it to be up to date with the current website. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, gonna feed my cat. Library successfully published. Gonna apply to a few more jobs. And I'll be back to do probably more content, to be honest. It's one of those days. Um, yep. Peace. Be back soon.